Greetings, everyone. And welcome. I just ate a banana, my lovies. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our sister friends. Our sister. You are my sister friends and my brother friends. Your sister friend just graduated, my lovies, and I wanted to share it with you. I wanted to do our reading right after your sister friend just graduated cum laude, my lovies. Who would have freaking thought? Your sister friend graduated cum laude, my lovies. Welcome to this upcoming 7-day read. We are so honored, grateful, thankful to be here, to be so blessed to do this work. It's been a lot of years of study, of research, of trials and tribulations and dedication to the art, but not only to the art, to spirit. And I'm just so thankful, my lovies. I'm just so thankful for this work. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for everything you do. I'm thankful for everything you do, my lovies. I'm just so grateful for some of you. I wanted to share this energy. And then as we go into the reading, and whoever brings in their energy, we will adopt it, my lovies. We will channel for you. But I want us to Cheyenne, Sherry Ann, I want to share this with you, my lovies. I want to share this with you. Let's get started right away by honoring and thanking the true MVPs, my ride or dies, those that were with me when I had to park at Starbucks to do my homework to get some Wi-Fi. My grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, who were my witnesses to the just everything. To them, to all of the trusted ancestors. I want to honor your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors. Yes, my lovies. And the name Joelle. And the name Joellen, I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected as you are to the all in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get freaking started, my lovies. Let's get it started, my lovies. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, my lovies. I'm so happy. Oh, you're going to be a pappy, my lovies? Someone's going to be a pappy. We're going to continue the Getting to Know Truth series, by the way, because today's kind of like my day, my lovies. It's your day, but it's, this is for you. But, I want to share some of me, too. I'm so happy, my lovies. I'm so happy. What's next, my lovies? Doctorates or what? You don't call me Dr. Truth? I like sister friend. Tonight, I celebrate. Oh, you gonna celebrate your love for somebody, my lovies? Dang, my lovies. For the one, my lovies. Good for you, my lovies. This is true, my lovies. They love you, my lovies. Oniva. The name Erica. That name's been very present. The name Erica. And that name Enriquez, too, has been very, 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 very pleasant. You're very pleasant. And someone's very pregnant. Or they're about to be. The name Victoria, the name Valeria. Tonight, the name Alexis or Alexi. I celebrate my love for you. It was a beautiful ceremony. I couldn't stop crying, my lovies. It seems you just think of, everything you've been through in your life. Like Spirit knows, it's been quite a rebirth. I graduated from the University of Phoenix, and it's so funny because I have a huge Phoenix tattoo right on my side. And when I was a child, I always wanted to get a big Phoenix on my back, and I said, thank goodness I waited until I was 18, 19, and I got a Phoenix, a decent sized Phoenix on my right side. And I graduated from the University of Phoenix with my master's in industrial psychology. And it really was a rebirth. The last few years of my life, the last, I would say, almost decade, wow, my lovies, holy cow. It's been quite the ride. It's been huge shifts in my life. It's been a real renaissance, a real rebirth. And maybe for some of you, this is, a reflection of you. Everything is happening for a reason. You are connecting with this for a reason. Accepting the seasons, accepting the closure, the highs, the lows. It was really difficult, I have to say. A lot of shedding of different layers, a lot of, highs, lows, it's kind of like I'm seeing this meme where they show like your spirit guides are gonna take you on like a roller coaster ride, and they're like, "Are you ready?" And you're like freaking out. There's a little boy in the meme freaking out, and but they had me the whole time. They have you the whole time, my lovies. Even when things get a little bit like, wow, this is tough. You know, it was really challenging. There were times where I'm like, thank goodness for supportive advisors, because I just flipped on those people. You know, my finances, they changed really significantly. I really didn't, I had to suck it up, and I had to figure out how I was going to, make it all work, and with limited resources. But Spirit made us very, very creative, because where there's a will, there's a way. And I was shamed by a lot of people, outed by a lot of people, outcasted by a lot of people. But Spirit needed that. It needed me to last, needed me to go through those challenges, to shed a lot of layers, a lot of people that were fraudulent people that I was so sincere with, but they were too in fear, or they were, too in their life, right? It was like a castration. And for me, it was, for some of you, there's a castration. For some of you, there's going to be a castrated baby. You're going to castrate your son, my lovies. But it was really a rebirth. It was really a rebirth. I really came in, and I almost feel like it's like I said this really, especially with my studies, it's been, a solid dedication of at least the last, since 2016. So that's when I really started taking things seriously. I had my associates at the time, but 2016 really started getting things, late 2016, the ball rolling on that. So that's a long time. That's a few years of being dedicated, and I have witnesses that can attest to late nights, 2, 3 in the morning, writing research papers, doing research. Not to mention everything else that was happening in my life. All of the shedding. It was just, it was intense. It was intense. Someone's vetting for something. For some of you, someone has to take a pet to the vet. For some of you, Nancy. Boom. Only about my lovies. I'm just so thankful, my lovies. I'm thankful to channel and also share some of this with you, because you care, my lovies, and it is fair. It's fair because you care, because you are sincere. So I share with you. Serena. Something about a cerveza. For some of you, you're going to get drunk, my lovies. You're going to drink some beers. I'm going to drink a little bit, my lovies. I'll drink a little bit of wine. The number 2, the number 9, the number 4. The number 24, the number 19, the number 14. I'm going to drink some wine, my lovies. I want to celebrate a little bit. Just a little bit. I want to dance too, my lovies. They had music going for us. It was really sweet. It was really, really sweet. It was so sweet. I met sweet people that I hope to keep in contact with. We, went through a similar experience. They understand. It was just really, really sweet. I got to meet really sweet people, and they were very supportive. I made a lot of people cry, because it's like I started crying. It was a lot. It was, emotionally, it was a lot. It was so much happiness, and it was a true, I don't know. I think I had someone tell me at the gym a few days ago, he said, that's a huge accomplishment. I'm like, is it? And then I started crying there. It's like, maybe for some of you, you're going to be crying. You're going to be moved to tears, but tears of joy, because maybe Spirit's, through my experience, maybe Spirit is advising you to look at what you've, achieved. It doesn't have to be something, that took you years and years. Maybe for some of you, you've truly been dedicated to something, doing some type of work, and maybe for some of you, Spirit's going to advise you to honor what you did, give credit to yourself, give credit where credit is due, despite the obstacles. It's really impressive, my lovies, I think. Anyways, on y va. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Mama Merce, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Lekpa, to Papa Lekpa, to Papa Lekpa, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ochosi, to Ochosi, to Ochosi, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, to the web that connects us all. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? I didn't know I was graduating cum laude, my lovies. I know I got a high GPA, but I didn't know that your sister friend's graduating grudge. Okay, some okra, and someone's holding a grudge. Okay. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love, in truth, and courage, in love, and truth, and wisdom, in love, and truth, and honor, in love, and truth, and mercy, in love, and truth, and courage, in love, and truth, and wisdom, in love, and truth, and honor, in love, and truth, and justice, in love, and truth, and courage, in love, and truth, and wisdom, in love, and truth, and honor, in love, and truth, and judgment. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? 11:24. How's it going? 66 energy. If you multiply, was popping and was cracking. We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you. Before we get into anybody's grudge, and switch up the energies, we're reading for you, my lovies. You know that is true. We're reading for Gregorian March 3rd, 2024 into Gregorian March 10th, 2024. So that's 13 energy, death energy, and ending a transformation. Speaking of phoenix energy, sometimes death energy, Scorpio energy is phoenix energy in some tarots, and in ancient times, Scorpio energy was actually very related to the phoenix. So for some of you, phoenix energy is very, very like present. It's been very, very present. I'm not surprised. Maybe for some of you, you're going through a rebirth or a renaissance. Maybe for some of you, there is a deep, deep purge that has been happening or has happened over the Lexi, for some of you, Lexi, over the last X amount of time. Maybe for some of you, you're going to take a flight that's going to culminate a situation for you. Maybe for some of you, you're going to go and culminate a marriage, because that was also in your preliminary. For some of you, you're going to go and consummate a marriage, not culminate, but consummate a marriage. Let's see, my lovies, what we got going on. For some of you, you got a little bit of envy in a situation. If 13 energy, we add that together and we have 4. For some of you, there's an Indian reservation. 4 energy. 4 energy brings in a delay in a situation. 4 energy is great for foundational. Maybe for some of you, after a purge, after a renaissance, after something ends, after a contract ends, we have seen that death energy. So for some of you, you could be learning the death of someone or something. But usually death... 9 energy brings in an ending, a death, and we've seen that quite a bit. The 9 of Swords. For some of you, someone's depressed, someone's not doing well, but the 9 of Spades with the Ace of Spades, we've seen that in the reading. So you have some type of death or an ending of a situation, a divorce for some. You could be learning the death of somebody, but there are delays. 4 energy brings in a delay in a situation, so it's good for foundational. For some of you, foundational studies of something. For some of you, you're studying the fundamentals. I'm getting the fundamentals. You're studying the fundamentals of something. Again, my lovies, we just did this. We just did this. Describe yourself in one word. So spirit, for some of you, if you want to do this, I liked how everybody participated. I mean, a few people, not everybody, but that was a lot of, that's everybody to me. I don't know. I guess everybody that was supposed to participate. That's how I look at things. But anyways, I like to the participation, and Priscilla and Percy, and Preston or Pearson. For some of you, Pearson Labs has been very present for some. But I loved who participated. A lot of people want to be invisible. Statistically speaking, out of the percentage of people that shared what they want, what superhero or what superpower they wish to have, a lot of people said invisible, my lovies. What's up with y'all? I wonder what that means. Why? Invisibility. I started, again, your sister friend just goes into these like almost like these deep thoughts and starts like channeling like why could that be? Like why would somebody want to have the power of invisibility? Like what does that mean to you? I don't know. Maybe for some of you, if you answered that, or if that is your gift or what you would like to have as a spiritual gift, maybe why? Like I wonder why. That's so interesting. Anyways, because there's so many, being invisible, that means a lot. That means a lot. It means like either you want to go back to the source, or it means so many things. Is it invisible to walk through walls? Like more, that would be what? I forgot. It's not transcendent, but the power to walk through walls, or invisibility because you want to like cloak yourself or hide, or invisibility because I don't know. That's so interesting. It just, for me, it was remarkable that a few people said invisible. One person said they have all the gifts they need, and that's where they're at. They have all the gifts they need. Somebody else said they want the gift to why do I keep forgetting this one? And I reread this like 3 times because I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot that one the first time we talked about it. Darn it. What's up with that? Maybe somebody has the gift of forgetting. For somebody has the gift of forgetting, or maybe they didn't really. And it was something really interesting because they wanted to do like storm. They wanted to have the power of storm and something about fire. Now I'm going to have to look at it one more time. But describe yourself in one word. For some of you, if you want to share with your sister friend, describe yourself in one word. For me, the last time I said dynamic. Pragmatic. That's what's coming in. I'm coming in with pragmatic. For some of you, you're coming. For some of you, you're gonna visit or you're going somewhere. You're coming. It's like I'm coming. Wait for me, or wait, I'm coming. Give me a second. You're in a rush or you're pressed for time. Describe yourself in one word. Pragmatic. I'm pragmatic. That's one word. For some of you, you're asthmatic, or someone around you is asthmatic. Oh, that's intense. I'm seeing an inhaler, and someone. Oh, this one too. It's asking again. My lovies. We got 2. I felt we had 2. I'm like, wait, I feel like there's another one flipped. And there it is. If you could have one superpower, again, what would it be? For some of you, if you could have one superpower, whoever wants to answer, what would it be? For your sister friend, getting to know truth. If I could have one superpower that I feel I don't already have. For some reason, it's coming in. This is how it's coming in. It's coming in like the power to... Okay, it's the way I'm getting it. I'm seeing like me crying and creating rivers and water, like crying enough. You know that song? This is, for some of you who can like the song, Everything's Coming In for a Reason. I'm technically in channeling. And someone's Stephanie. And someone's Bethany. Or Bethany's or Stephanie are significant. But I'm getting that song. This is the story of a girl who cried the river and drowned the whole world. 1811. And though she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely love her when she smiles. But I'm getting that song. For some of you, cheeky. For some of you, cheeky. But for me, I don't know. It's like crying to like. Having the power almost to create water, like, but enough water to feed the ground. Like, that's how it's coming in. Like, enough water, like creating water. For some reason, it has to be through tears, because I'm just seeing, like, like in the cartoons when they show someone like crying, and then they cry so much that it fills the whole world with like, and then it creates like, and water is life and nutrient. Everything in our existence, operates with water or has an interaction with water on some level. And even our currency, the money and the economic system that we use is modeled by, the banks, river banks and water, and it mimics the currency of life. So maybe I want to be able to cry so much where it's like, for some reason, it has to do with crying. I don't know why I have to cry, though. It's coming out through the eyes. That's how the vision they're showing me. That's interesting. I have to ponder upon that, but that's how it's coming in, my lovies. That's a level of vulnerability there for you. If you wanted Truth Nunez to be vulnerable, there it is. I'm good at being vulnerable, but sometimes it's not reciprocated. So what's in the field, my lovey? Something funky's in the field. Anyways, the year of the monkey could be significant. And Monica. All right, my lovies. That was beautiful. If you want to share those, again, if for those of you who didn't get to share, or if you want to share another superpower, describe one superpower. What superpower would you like? If you don't already feel like, if you feel like you're lucky and you've mastered all your superpowers, that's great. Someone wants the power to control fate. That's interesting. Or destinies. I don't want that. That's intense. For somebody wants that though. Somebody would want to. This is the type of person that will go in. For some of you, you're the type of person that will go in to play with fucking hoodoo and voodoo and cuckoo, my lovies, and ruin fucking destinies. I like free will, and for some of you like Rita, and for some of you like margaritas. Or if you want to share, what's the other one that came in? Describing yourself in one word. You got a Jack of Clubs. For some of you, there's something funky in the field. You could be dealing with someone who, the year of the monkey could be significant. The year of the rat, the rabbit, and something about Rita, and something about Megan. But Jack of Clubs energy, this is a gentleman that likes to look good, likes to dress well, likes to take care of themselves. Someone slightly younger or slightly older than you. There have been delays in a situation and you feel let down by this person for some of you. For some of you, there's an energy of let down. It's like, I'm getting the get down. Nas could be significant for some. You feel left down by this person, left down. For some of you, you feel left out by this person or let down by this person. Someone's going to disappoint you when it comes to something they did or an action they took. Something about an action caused a reaction. For some of you, an allergic reaction. For some of you being cautious, someone's going to have some type of a reaction, an allergic reaction. Ashley and Nicole for some. Who got Cole? Or something about Cole. J. Cole for some. Christina for some. Yeah, for some of you, 8 of Clubs energy. For some of you, 8 of Clubs energy is a young brunette. For some of you, someone with light skin eyes. Light skin eyes. For some of you, someone with light eyes. Something that you didn't see in a situation. For some of you, paperwork, administrative paperwork over this 7-day period. For some of you, a well-meaning man. A King of Hearts is a well-meaning man. For some of you, this is your father. Paperwork when it comes to your father. A little bit of money that you have to give to your father, or gift. For some of you, you're going to buy your father a gift. Maybe for some of you, you're celebrating a birthday with a dad. For some of you, the number 8, the number 81, the number 8 could be significant. The number 18 could be significant. The name Kate could be significant. The name Caitlin. For some of you, got paperwork when it comes to a well-meaning man or a father figure. Or a little bit of money, administrative paperwork. This is a little bit of money. For some of you, this may be 1,000 or 2,000. For others, this may be like 50 to 200 or 500. It's not a significant amount of money, but for some of you, you're very well off. So, your standards of money is a little bit different. Everybody has their standards of money. But 8 of Clubs energy is administrative paperwork, a young brunette. For some of you, you could be dating someone who has dark hair, or your partner has dark hair for some of you. And something about the Pirates of the Caribbean 2322. For some of you, you want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean, or you like Pirates of the Caribbean. Or for some of you, Johnny Depp is significant, because I am getting Johnny Depp in there. Or you feel, for some of you, you were following that court case quite a bit, because I am getting Johnny Depp and what's her face? I don't know his wife. I don't know the ex-wife's name. But for some of you, you could have been really following that case, because for some reason that's coming in, or for some reason that marked you. And the name Marcus for some. The name Dorothy. The name Lorelei or Lorelie. The name Kathy. A chatty Kathy involved in a situation. Oh, for some of you here, you have your partner, and for some of you, you are partnered up. You're buddy with your partner. For some of you, oh, that's sweet. For some of you, I do feel love in the field. For some of you, you and your partner are buddies. For some of you, over this, you're in general. I feel like for some of you, someone's pregnant, or in the early stages of a pregnancy, or they're about to be pregnant. Give it a month. For some of you, pregnancy is in the field, is making me nauseous. For some of you, so you have to be a little bit cautious. For some of you, Isaura. For some of you, Lady Laura or Lady Laura Lee. But I'm getting Sarah Lee. For some of you, Sarah Lee cheesecakes are coming in. Sarah Lee, you like Sarah Lee? I'm seeing Sarah Lee cheesecakes. I'm seeing their like cherry pie. But King of Clubs and Queen of Clubs, this is you and your partner, or male, female, take it how it resonates. For some of you, you are coupled up and you are ready to go. You're very happy and you're in flow. For some of you, your partner is the shit. We've seen that. We saw that in the Libra reading as well. For some of you, you and your partner, you're solid. You are solid. You have nothing to worry about. You are there. You're living your life like it's golden. For some of you, Golden, Colorado. King of Clubs energy to the Queen of Clubs. It's you and your partner. It's you and your significant other hand in hand working together. So you're spending a lot of time, for some of you, with your significant other, or for some of you with a potential significant other. But for some of you, there may be delays in a relationship if you are single and ready to mingle. But when the King of Clubs and the Queen of Clubs come out like that, for those of you that this applies to, the relationship that you will manifest is going to be blessed. It's a good sign. It's a good omen when they come out like that in a reading, in a 13 card spread. Oh, here we go with this. Someone gave you head. For somebody's worried about getting head. This is the story of a girl. King of Hearts, he freaking loves you. I told you. This is the best. This is the best. When it comes to relationships, when the King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs, King of Hearts come out together, this is like the best. This is like someone that's loyal, someone that, dadivoso. For some of you, I did do a preliminary for you yesterday, and a King of Clubs, King of Hearts, Queen of Clubs came out. A loyal partner. For some of you, have a very loyal, loving partner. For some of you, over this heptad, over this next 7-day period, your significant other is going to, il va te combler. He's going to spoil you, or she's going to spoil you. They're going to treat you really nicely and buy you lots of ices. I'm getting that song. Dolce and Gabbana. Do, 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 do. For some of you, your partner can splurge quite a bit on you, but you love each other, so it's okay. You're there. It's a real relationship. It's what's fair. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm getting a few different energies. I have to underscore that because I'm also getting a Queen of Diamonds in the reverse. Spirit's saying a Queen of Wands in the reverse energy. You know what's funny? Spirit's someone owes you money. You know what's funny? Monica. You know what's funny? And Moni. You know what's funny? Spirit was giving us how Jesus. Spirit was giving us in the preliminary a Queen of Wands in the reverse energy. This is like a type of person where they kind of like trip into a situationship, but then they call it a relationship. For some of you, you're dealing with someone like that. Or this could be you in this energy, my lovies. We're just the reader. And something about this bird feeder energy. Like someone has a tough time like establishing commitments, or they kind of treated, I don't know. You know what's Spirit was giving us how, I don't know how this is a correlation for certain people, but certain people are ridiculous. And the name Nicholas. But certain people are, and the name Vanessa. Certain people are ridiculous. And they'll think that someone that is attractive, for some reason they associate attractiveness with promiscuity. There's an association there. And maybe for some of you, someone's like that. Something about Maybelline. Someone wears a lot of makeup. Someone is very attractive, or physically, male or female, take it how it resonates, but they're not wifey or hubby material, but they think they are. They really do. They think they are. They even they kind of trip into relationships, but they never really establish anything serious. They're just delirious. But for some of you, you have something that's real. King of Hearts energy, King of Clubs, Queen of Clubs. You have something that's real. For some of you, your father is also dominating force. That father energy has been very present for some. So your father's spending a lot of time with a well-meaning man. For some of you, because this could also be a well-meaning Lucas. This could also be a well-meaning man in a work situation, because I'm seeing the 9 of Clubs. And there's that Queen of Diamonds. I told you, for some of you, someone's delulu. I told you. I felt it. I felt the Queen of Diamonds. I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. For some of you, someone pretends to be a wifey. They're not. They're not. Or a hubby. They're not. Queen of Diamonds is normally a female that doesn't have your best interest in mind, but we're reading collective energy, so take it how it resonates. But this is usually a female, and I am getting female energy. And this person's like, okay, this person's exhausting. We're moving on. You got joy over the situation. We're moving on. That's how you feel. I'm channeling you. That's how you feel. Like, we're moving on. 9 of Hearts, joy when it comes to this legal procedure, this medical procedure. For some of you, there's a medic or a paramedic involved in a situation. Who's pathetic. Just being cautious. For some of you, someone needs to administer something. They're going to need to administer like something, but I don't know. I'm getting something about insulin. For some of you, someone needs to administer insulin. For some of you, if somebody has some type of caretaker who's a faker, just Juliet, just be cautious. For some, Nicoletta, something about nicotine patches. Someone can go out and smoke a lot. Someone smokes, but she also, or I'm seeing a female, she also uses nicotine. Something about cyanide poisoning. This is what's coming in. King of Spades energy. There's a legal procedure, a medical procedure. For some of you, being cautious with cyanide poisoning, because there's in an organization or in a medical facility. You have joy in this situation. This person has some type of weird project, or this person's projecting something. This Queen of Diamonds. For some of you, someone's envious and looking at a project. For some of you, someone's neglectful. I would be cautious for some. What the heck is this? Changes. 10 of Diamonds. Distance travels. Traveling about an hour or so away from where you are. This Queen of Hearts. For some of you, being cautious with a sister, a daughter, or a friend, or someone who poses as a sister, a daughter, or a friend. Because there's either this person, something about Frank, and something about Frederick, and something about Fredericksburg. For some of you, there's a female who pretends to be a daughter, a sister who pretends to be a daughter. Okay, for some of you, this may be a daughter that doesn't necessarily have your best interest in mind, or this may be a sister who doesn't have your best interest in mind, or for some of you, this is a friend who doesn't have your best interest in mind. Something about Meg. This person can work in some type of judicial field or medical field. This person is projecting some weird stuff. Just being cautious with this person. For some of you, this person is going to talk to you about someone that they're dating, but things are not necessarily going too well. Again, this is the type of person, for some of you, someone's a liar. For some of you, someone could like be projecting that they're in a serious committed relationship with someone, and they're going to talk to you about it. But I think this person's going to be disappointed. Travel's not too far from where you are. For some of you, you have to go see a well-meaning man. For some of you, you have to go see a lawyer or a doctor or a medic or a paramedic. For some of you, a Jack of Hearts, a brother, a friend, or a son. For some of you, your family, the home, the couple. For some of you, you could be staying with your dad for a little bit. Certainly, you got distance travels. King of Diamonds is distance travels, international travels, people with different foreign origins than you, people who live at a distance from you, or you're traveling at a distance. For some, those travels have been very present for some of you. So international travel, distance travels, a bunch of stuff happening, a bunch of fluff. This is how it's coming in, a bunch of fluff. We do have 2 queens, so we do have a betrayal here when it comes to a brother here who betrayed somebody. Spirit gave us some shit last night. Who's in an inner fight. For some of you, you have a mentally unstable, insane. They're coming insane. This person's insane. For some of you, you have a mentally unstable brother, or this is you as a mentally unstable brother who's an abuser. Let's see what this person wants. I had so many synchronicities about this last night. So I was driving to Arizona. And it's curious because Spirit told us, look at that white SUV. And I looked at the white SUV, like before I went to sleep. The Spirit gave us, look at that white SUV. And it drove by. And I'm like, I was parking. And I'm like, okay. And I went to sleep. And maybe like an hour or so later, like around maybe 1 a.m, Spirit said, raise your head. Like I was sleeping, but Spirit said, raise your head. And I looked behind the vehicle and I heard this guy saying, yeah, I'm parked behind her vehicle. And it was a black car with 2 people in it and the white SUV with 2 people in it. And nobody else was there because everything was closed in that plaza. The Taco Bell was also closed that I was parked in front of. And Spirit said, drive away. So I'm like, all right. Plus, I had to get here on time for, to be on time for the ceremony. When I was backing up, if somebody was minding their business, not worried about what I was doing, I was backing up and this person started like honking his horn. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? So I hit a U-turn out of the spot and I left. And then I got a confirmation later. So Spirit was giving us, I did a read for myself. And it's no surprise. Spirit tells me I can't trust my family members. I'm not surprised. Spirit has already given that to us. My brother, Spirit gave us a tracker's been put on my vehicle. I already know that. Spirit's given us so many downloads. I'm being stalked. Spirit's already told us that. I have nothing to worry about. When Spirit tells me to move, I have to move. But it's curious because I was watching this female as I was driving in from, I found this channeler. I think it's like Ocean Fudge. So a Laotian could be significant for some. Ocean something. And she said, she gave me like, she picked up on my energy. When I was watching her, she even picked up on the fact that I was going, she's like, something about 49 or 94. As I heard that, and Spirit said, look up to the exit that you're driving by. Exit 94. The letter T could be significant for you. Hello, the letter T. Heading from California, like someone's driving. And I'm like, yeah, I'm freaking driving. Spirit's going to ask you to pay attention for some, because this energy is expressing itself through, not just through one person, through it's an energy. Two of Swords energy. This person's being forced to make a decision to heal. This Queen of Wands energy, for some of you, is a few people. An Emperor working with these people. The Moon energy in the reverse. Secret hidden things that are coming to light. Disappointment when it comes to their inner fight, but also the Moon in the reverse, pathologies, not doing okay psychologically, a betrayal when it comes to an Emperor, an Aries, a female. For some of you, that energy was also present in the preliminary. A female who cheated on her, like a female who wants to silence. Someone's malicious, because in the preliminary, it also came as a Caymans. Here we go with the Cayman Islands. A person who is malicious and did something to cause someone pain. For example, for me, in my read, it came in, they want to see you homeless, and they've put things in place to make that happen. So for example, I had $500 set aside, and all of a sudden I was missing $100 from a $500 stack that I had. Like people stalking, doing things like, again, following, I've talked about this in other readings. For some of you, being cautious, following with a vehicle. To get some type of an emotional plea, to have somebody in a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Everything is coming in for a reason. Traveling for a long time. People that can't even really afford to do this. I told you, for some of you, someone's in a mental prison. Aquarius energy with the Eight of Swords, mental prison, with the Five of Swords, wanting to get away with something. Two of Pentacles, imbalanced behavior, imbalanced, needing a fucking savior, but also losing their fucking mind. And the Five of Cups energy, disappointment, shame. Someone's doing something out of their shame, because Spirit also gave us that. Shame turned into guilt, which turned into arrogance and pride. And so now their pride is wounded, and they want to try to harm somebody that has never fucking lifted a finger against them. Like the psychopath. This reminds me of when I was a child, and every time I would call my brother out on some shit, he would punch me in the face and run away and lock himself in the room. This is kind of like this. But like as adults, like someone's trying to do this to you in some way. Take what resonates, or this is what you're trying to do to somebody. It's like trying to like sabotage somebody or harm somebody, or have somebody really like hurt really, really seriously. Because again, for somebody wants to see somebody homeless. Two of Swords, something that you don't see. The Moon energy and the fucking Tower. And everybody's under judgment for taking stupid actions, not thinking. When it comes to a vehicle, certainly someone was trying to do something to someone's vehicle, or someone wants to have, it's almost like wanting someone to be in an accident. The Queen of Pentacles was also in the preliminary for some of you who took irrational moves. Maybe for some of you, this is a partnership, a bunch of people working together to do something really stupid, because their wish fulfillment for some of you is to a Leo to do something, or to get justice in a situation, or to have some type of contract when it comes to somebody. For some of you, take it how it resonates, because I was getting a few different people, to be quite frank, in this stupid ass energy. No offense. A Tower when it comes to a family, when it comes to a home. Somebody could be losing their home. Something about Veronica. Something that they don't see. For some of you, there's officers involved in a situation and they don't see the officers involved in a situation. The officers get a standing ovation. The spirits are saying the officers are not playing. Dylan. These people need to hold back, or they're being greedy. An apology needs to be had. Thera, an apology or some type of an insincere to a Scorpio, or death energy, an ending, a death. For some of you, there is a ending. For some of you, there's a death of a child. Backfire. Ain't that some shit? The hit for hire backfired. An Aquarius could be significant. Anyways, boom. People that don't even people that have children. I'm telling you, for some of you, it's like, I get it, my lovies. I totally get it. Some people are pathetic. I'm like, can't you fucking spend some time with your fucking daughter? Nah, you're out here being a fucking stalker, a fucking psycho, or your son. For somebody has a fucking son. It's like strategizing on some dumb shit. Like, you fucking live life like it's like a game. And they're just fucking insane. I'm just a messenger here. People with fucking children. It's like, you can't fucking Lucifer energy, trying to play Lucifer over fucking money. All that's what they think about is money. This fake ass sister too, for some of you who's at a distance from you. This legal procedure when it comes to money. In this present moment, you have to fucking communicate. People that want to hold back, that have been fucking thieves. I'm just a messenger. This was coming in, trying to delay a situation, trying to hold back a situation. Hold on. Trying to even harvest your fucking energy. Perverts that think of fucking raping people to have their fucking energy and to take away their star. Can you believe that shit? Some people are fucking scarred. I'm just a messenger. This is what's coming in. They live a life of fucking sin. They took a stupid journey. They traveled. Certainly, they traveled somewhere or at a distance. They need to fucking travel to their fucking child. Or people from your past, or children, or people that you know from your past. Everything's coming in for a reason. And here, a femur, and here's an official person, an officer involved in a situation, a community, a Paul for some. A community who's fucking in despair and psychotic because they're melodramatic too. For some of you, someone's gay, and someone gave someone something. What did they give? They gave someone something. They gave someone a gun. For some of you, they gave someone a gun to steal great fortune. They thought that they were going to have great fortune if they were able to harvest some type of energy. They gave somebody a gun. What they're going to do is they're going to land themselves in a fucking prison, or in a mental prison, or in a fucking... Somebody's already crazy. Someone is crazy. I'm talking about flying from fucking East Coast to fucking Tijuana to fucking rent a vehicle to fucking stalk someone that they haven't seen in fucking years, but they're crazy. They're stalkers. This is what's coming in. I'm just a fucking messenger. This is what's coming in. Because they were expecting, for some of you, someone's expecting a fucking child too. It's like, what the hell? A daughter. But there's an opening for a gift to bad health of the mature woman and an official person who are very concerned with a house. For some of you, even a thieving uncle's involved in a situation. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few energies, and they all get a fucking standing ovation. We're gonna switch up the energies. 42-55, because they want your gift, they want your energy, they want. For some of you, someone needs to gift you something, or they need to give you something that's owed to you. What's this Queen of Diamonds here? Who lives in her fears. For some of you, this is a young brunette who pretends to be your friend. She's not your friend. Someone who works in administrative. For some of you, this is also an older female, or this is, for some of you, you as an older female have a younger friend involved in a situation, but she ain't your friend, my lovies. The name Meg keeps coming in. Meg ain't your friend, or you're not Meg's friend, or take it how it resonates. I told you I wanted to celebrate the spirits before the waves came in. The Caymans, King of Clubs. This is for you as a gentleman watching this, or your partner. There's a contract here or some type of an arrangement with a well-meaning man for some. For some of you, there's a man, a manna. For some of you, there's a man who could really help you. They hate the truth. For some of you, this was in the pregnant. This was in the preliminary. They hate the truth. They hate it. For some of you, someone's above your pay grade, or you're above someone's pay grade, and there's a fallout of a connection, and there's no hard feelings. That's how it came in the preliminary. For some of you, there's a fallout of a 4411. Something's not in your league, and there's no hard feelings. If this is a friendship, or, you know, if you're trying to do business with somebody, or if you're trying to be someone's lover, or whatever the case may be, for some of you, you're trying to be someone's undercover, they're out of your league, apparently, or they're not in your pay grade, and there's not going to be a hard feeling. It's going to be like, nah, we don't match. We don't match. They are a catch, but you don't match, and you know that, so it is what it is. Yeah, it's just a booty call. This was in the preliminary too. A booty call. For some of you, a booty call. For some of you, somebody's messing with Paul. For some of you, someone's messing with Paulina. For some of you, someone's messing with Decina. Decina? I was going to say, okay, for some of you, Dasani. For some of you, Decina. For some of you, I was going to say with Christina, but okay. A designer for some. I'm getting a few different energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Your sister friend is still high, so I'm still trying to get serious. But I'm just too happy, my lovies. I'm just too happy with my day. So I want to hold on to that. But we got a lottery winner. For some of you, this lottery energy has been present. For some, Goddess Hathor is blessing you. Lottery. For some of you, it could be a lottery of a beautiful pregnancy. Lottery of whatever it is you think you want. For some of you, their lies have completely destroyed the fucking connection. If it wasn't clear, it could be a friend. It could be a peer group. It could be an ex-boyfriend for some. It could be an ex. It could be someone someone that plays with hex work. For some of you, it could be a brother, a mother, a cousin, a bunch of people, because in the preliminary, there were a bunch of people fucking involved in a shit show. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But their lies have completely destroyed the connection, but they want to blame you, or you want to blame somebody, my lovies. You know, somebody wants to blame someone that's not, or a group. Take what resonates. They're forcing the connection. They're trying to force you. For some of you, someone's trying to force you, maybe even at fucking gunpoint, to cooperate with their needs and their demands. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Where have you been? I don't want to see you ever again. And there's a reason why when I used to reach out and I wanted to see you, you weren't there. I'm not reaching out for a fucking reason. This is how it's coming in. Something about Reese, something about Risa, something about Riza. Someone got, like, I don't know, a gang to stalk somebody. This is what's coming in. I'm just a fucking messenger. It's like when I wanted to see you, you didn't want to be seen. Now I don't want to be seen. I respected you not wanting to be seen. Stop being obscene. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. It's like somebody doesn't want to see. You tolerated fucking too much. Someone tolerated too much. Spirit was giving this to us in the preliminary. So Priscilla, there are holes in the story for a reason. Vanessa, there are holes in the story for a reason. There are holes in their story for a reason. I'm just a fucking messenger. It's like, where have you been? Where were you? They're not gonna tell you they were fucking stalking somebody for fucking hours. Someone in their 60s, or the 60s could be significant for some. They're cursing a child because for some of you, they're also harvesting someone. Can't feed off of your energy anymore. So again, for some of you, could have had a really high tolerance for a group, for a person, for a family member, for a friend, and you could have really like given them pure energy that they took to manifest destiny for them, their destiny. They thought that this is what they were doing. Little do they know that God was in charge. They weren't in charge of shit. For some of you, these are religious people, because it did come in as religious people as well. It's all a masquerade ball. Their religion is a masquerade ball. They actually do not worship anything that's like, oh wow, that's great. Like, wow. They don't worship the greatest of things. For some of you, someone does not worship the greatest of things. I'm just a messenger. For some of you, pull over. I told you, for some of you, you got wolf love. You got beautiful love. They're spending I'm telling you, my lovey, something about a tumor. They're spending too much money on spell work. I've seen all types of psychos. I'm telling you, I've seen all types of wonderful people. I've also seen all types of psychos. These are people that will spend money, rituals. They're doing rituals. They're on some type of fucking schedule. And they've lost their mind. Someone's really lost their mind. They're going to do time. They have to. Only because of just the way the energies are flowing through them. They're spending too much money on spell work. Male, female. For some of you, this is somebody's ex that you don't even know. For some of you, someone cursed someone that they were just envious of. Can you believe that shit? What the fuck is wrong with people? Someone with an associate's degree, an AA, or someone that's Alcoholics Anonymous, or someone that's going through some type of treatment for addiction. They curse somebody. They want to pay for curse work to curse somebody that they're envious of. Can you believe this shit? Some crazy shit. And they're spending way too much money on spell work. For some of you, I'm feeling a lot of money spent on stalking, harassing, bullying, and then on top of that, spell work so that they can fucking control your mind, your life. People paying for spell work so that you could lose your fucking house or you could lose your vehicle. They want to see you. The way it came in is a malicious person wants to see you on the street, or this is what you want for somebody. And if you don't think there's a wrong, there's a Ronald. If you don't think there's something wrong with that, my lovies, just for some of you, someone's a gym rat. If someone doesn't think something's wrong with that, I did not spend 8 years of my life fucking around stalking other people. I spent 8 years of my life disciplining myself, sacrificing shit, even sacrificing time, money, energy, effort. I'm a human being. I want to go have fun, whatever that means to me. I sacrificed a lot. Connections, shallow people. And you know what's funny? I wasn't even sacrificing anything. I wasn't sacrificing anything. Those things were not for me. Everything is coming in for a reason. Can you believe that? Like, it's like, again, it's that same energy of like me driving to my fucking graduation and having to fucking worry about people parked behind me saying I'm right behind her. It's like, why the fuck aren't you doing something that's good for you? What the fuck are you doing right behind me? And clearly you're worried about me because as I'm driving away, this fucking person started honking like a maniac. It was almost like you would have thought I crashed this. It was just, again, the focus. Something about Ferguson. Something about Marcus. Something about Jamaya. Something about Janelyn or Jadalyn. Told you for some of you, same sex. Something same sex for some that came in earlier. You're going to get a financial windfall. For some of you, there's a financial windfall involved in a situation, or somebody was expecting a financial windfall. For some of you, someone's beginning to see the difference. And you know the scary part for some of you, 5111, in the preliminary for some of you, it came in that everybody's starting to notice that someone was just looking for an excuse to do wicked shit to you. And that's some crazy shit. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody's seeing that you were never the problem. Whatever lies they told. For some of you, a lying aunt was also involved in a situation who couldn't find information, and so she started making shit up. For some of you, you got family members. I'm right here, my lovies. I get it. They can't be fucking trusted. No, they can't. They behave very differently when they are with their friends. For some of you, someone behaves very differently. They wants to come out. STEM, science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. For some of you, this one wants to pee. This one wants to pee. Somebody wants to pee, my lovies. This one wants to speak. They want to leave. For some of you, this energy's been present. They want to leave their spouse for you in the preliminaries. The Kraken, this freaking Kraken energy, my lovies. They want to leave their spouse for you. Somebody wants to leave their spouse for you. They want to, but again, there's also, they left their spouse. So this person's kind of like, for some of you, someone's thinking of leaving their spouse for you. They want to, but I don't know. Will they do it? I just say that. You got to forgive. For some of you, oh my gosh, you got to forgive. You gotta forgive. This person abuses their spouse physically. For some of you, I'm hungry, my lovies. For some of you, somebody abuses their spouse physically, and forgiveness is necessary, Spirit is saying, in this situation. For some of you, you may need to forgive your spouse for being abusive at some point. Hedonism and genetics. For some of you, hedonism and genetics. Somebody can come from, you know, when they say like certain cultures, have certain behaviors kind of embedded into the culture, so it almost becomes like a cultural thing, but it's just something that could be addressed if somebody decides to break the generational curse. Maybe something like that. Yeah, it's a hex. There's hex work. I told you all types of hex work and bullshit. I told you, my lovies, I feel it. Hex work. For some of you, I feel traveling to do hex work. Someone's on some type of weird schedule. For some of you, this is someone you barely know. You can know somebody like from the gym, and they're always trying to do hex work on you every time they fucking see you. For some of you, there's a creep. You need to move in silence at this time. For some of you, you need to move in silence at this time. I get this one all the time. I've been getting this one for a while. You need to move in silence. Spirit's telling you for a reason. It's serious. I'm not kidding, my lovies. I mean, can you see? I'm not kidding. Look at me. Okay. I mean, you can. 53. You can. Michoacan and the Yucatan Peninsula for some. Someone's time traveling or shifting, or trim. Someone needs to get a trim. Someone trims their pubic hairs. I'm seeing a man who trims their pubic hairs. Time travel or shifting. For some of you, time travel. For some of you, superpowers. For some of you, someone uses archways as well as portals. Somebody has they either married a witch or a wizard who didn't tell them that they can actually shapeshift and time travel. Not time travel, portal travel is different than time travel. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you know, you know. If you don't know, let's just say that all types of things exist on this planet. You got children. You need to move in silence when it comes to your children. For some of you, protect the children. You need to move in silence. You need to move like little children. You need to be more open. Vlog. For some of you, someone that's a vlogger and the children are involved in vlogging for some. A group of people are working together. If it wasn't the fucking theme. For some of you, a group of people are working together. They're going to admit something. They're going to admit that they were too blind by... I told you. They were too blinded by their arrogance to realize that they were losing a good thing. Someone was blinded by their arrogance. They are admitting that they are astral projecting as well. For some of you, all types of attack. You have psychic protection as well. In the preliminary, it also came in people trying to send you psychic attacks, trying to destroy your memories, trying to destroy your mind. For some of you, you even have something about seventh heaven. You even have the power to, for some of you, you have the power of channeling or of downloading. Maybe it's not the same way. Again, for some of you, I feel like somebody has like, or for a few of you have like a similar gift, but you don't, something about a rift. It's like you have a similar gift, but the way it flows into you is a little bit differently, but someone's trying to block your flow or trying to block, like, paying attention to the crows. Astral projection, a polite person with good manners. This is not karma. It's black magic. It is not karma. It's black magic. I told you, my lovies, Spirit's not kidding. This is not karma. It's black magic. For some of you, if you thought you were losing fucking hemorrhaging money because of something, no, it's black magic. It's not karma. But even the curses are a blessing because Spirit actually controls everything. So keep that in mind. That if you're still standing strong and you've gone through this test is because you are a warrior. I'm getting that song. I'm a warrior. The name Gabriel for some. We got a cow. For some of you, we got a cow. We got a cash cow for some. We got a birthday party. What did we say? Did we say celebrating a birthday? I thought I said that earlier. A diddler. For some of you, a diddler is celebrating a birthday. Fuck. Boom. Lovers to friends. For some of you, someone is celebrating a birthday party. Lovers to friends, or by somebody's birthday party, there's going to be a lovers to friends situation. E equals MC squared. For some of you, Einstein's theory, or someone may think they're an Einstein. A hex. For some of you, hex, it wanted to come out. For some of you, hedonism. There's perversion in a situation. For some of you, hex work, sex rituals, stuff like that. I did say that. For some of you, I did say somebody even was wanting to plan a rape. For some of you, it's creepy. I'm just the messenger. It's really creepy. They behave differently when they're with their friends. For some of you, this is someone that you can't tell. Yucatan Peninsula. They behave very differently when they're with their friends and they're into all types of kinky shit. For some of you, multiple offers. For some of you, you have multiple offers from a genius, or multiple offers are coming to a genius, or someone who's very intellectually. I'm getting a few things, but the gist is you got a lot of offers, or someone has a lot of offers coming in. Convenience store, a hex. For somebody tried to hex a convenience store, or somebody goes to botanicas. I'm seeing like San Lázaro. Somebody can go to botanicas to buy things for their rituals. Shit. They are too immature. They're too immature for you. That's why Spirit doesn't let anything happen to you. For some of you, somebody tries to bind you in some way, or they're going to try to bind you. They're too immature for you. They're into kinky shit. For some of you, New York could be significant as well. Outdoors. They're too immature for you. Outdoors. For some of you, you could be spending time outdoors, or you're going outdoors with somebody, or you can go hiking with someone, but they're too immature for you. There's going to be you got a multiple proposal. You got multiple offers and proposals for some. You got multiple offers, proposals. Somebody that spends a lot of time outdoors. Their parents may seem, for some of you, their parents may seem like they like you, but they don't. This was also in the preliminary. For some of you, their parents just straight up don't like you and they make it known. For others, whoever's parents these are, you're going to be interacting with these parents for some reason, or you're going to come up in conversation. People with a convenience store, there's something about a convenience store involved in a situation. For some of you, novice. For some of you, they're too immature for you. They're novice in a situation. For some of you, somebody could have gone, they ruined your reputation, or you ruined someone's reputation. I'm getting like someone went Ulysses. Here we go with this Ulysses energy. Suleika, Sulma. I'm getting like someone went to ask their parents for advice. Like Anna, something about Santa Anna. Someone went to ask their parents for advice. But their parents are not really sincere. Like, they live in fear. And then on top of that, this person is too immature. Like, they can't make decisions on their own. And for you to have a couple, here we go, it's Fredericksburg. Like, for you to have a couple, you would need to, and someone's a cuckold. For some of you, someone's a cuckold. For you to have a couple, you would need to, like, be able to make decisions on your own. Because the family, in spirituality, your family that you're born into, it's like the birds in the nest. Bye after a while. Like, your family is the one you create. Polaroid. You're going to take a picture with this person, or they want to take pictures outdoors. For some of you, you got a proposal coming from Wolf Love. Interstellar is here. Their parents may seem to like you, but they don't. They have done this before. For some of you, someone has stalked people, harassed people, bullied people, stalked someone's energy. Try to drain someone's energy. For some of you, there's a malicious person that has tried to set somebody up before to lose their house or lose their spouse. Someone likes to they do these things for fun. It's like something about Jacob, something about Jacob, though, something about Jacumba. Where is that? They've done this before. They've done all this shit before. This person is tired, but they don't want to give up. This also came in the preliminary. For some of you, they've done this before. They don't want to give up. It actually came in just like this in the preliminary. They're tired. They don't want to give up, but they've done this before and they know it doesn't end well. They're questioning. For some of you, someone's questioning whether or not something is wolf love, but it looks like it is. This person is trusting God, the divine, and it's special to the collective. For some of you, you are special to the collective purpose. But someone is questioning whether or not things are real or not. Pediatrics. For some of you, wolf love and pediatric. For some of you, your wolf love, you have a child with this person. There's something I want to move through, like, almost quickly. Like, there are holes in their story for a reason. They're going to propose something. For some of you, there's like you'll figure it out. High tolerance for multiple offers. For some of you, you're taking in multiple offers over this next 7-day period. And you'll be you'll be very busy, but you got this. For some of you, their lies have completely destroyed this connection. Their lies have completely destroyed the connection. A cow is involved in a situation, or farmlands. For some of you, E equals MC squared is innocent. For some of you, they took advice from the wrong people who played with hex work. Your ex is too focused on what you are doing. For some of you, there's an ex, this energy's been present, or you as an ex, someone's focused way too much on an ex. Convenience store is significant for some Alexander, someone's Vander, someone's too focused on their ex, and Spirit's asking you to stop buying fucking witchcraft and just move on. A traditional man or a woman, where does this go? For some of you, there's a traditional man or a woman. Their parents may seem like they like you, but they don't. For some of you, people connected to your family doing weird shit. They've done this before. Your family's done this before. For some of you, you got a booty call here. And they behave, for some of you, you're going to go from lovers to friends with a booty call. And they behave very differently when they are with their friends. For some of you, you could be messing around with a booty call. But this person acts differently with you than when they are with their friends. Take that how it resonates. Something about resin. Something about Renee. Something about Marsha. Something about Marshalls. Oh, okay. Something about court martial. Or something about some marshal. We got interstellar. Home office. For some of you, you will be working from your home office. Or you'll be working at home office. This person likes to compost and garden. This gardening and composting energy has been very present for some. 'Tis the season. There's going to be a proposal for your gardening or your composting or whatnot. It wasn't me. For some of you, Interstellar saying it wasn't me or someone you watched Interstellar with. Or Interstellar could be significant or some type of interstellar communication. Etiquette classes, outdoors. For some of you, outdoor etiquette. Or for some of you, you're taking a class outdoor. For some of you, there's a lie in a situation though, but you're taking some type of class outdoor etiquette or something that's done outdoors. Is going to be fun. I am getting it's going to be fun. It's going to make you feel like it's purposeful. It's going to be nice. You're going to be new at this. For some of you, could start taking like some type of gardening course or something that has horticulture. I am getting for some of you. For some of you, could just be studying like the Farmer's Almanac or growing a new something. It's like growing. I'm seeing like something that's really difficult to grow. Like, what's that? It's like, it's not Brussels sprouts. It's a big thing. I forgot what it's called. But it's really difficult to grow. Maybe for some of you, you're going to challenge yourself and grow something different this year. We got inner city. They have done this before. Somebody who lives in the inner city or inner cities, they've done this before. They went from a novice, but they've done it before. We got too much pride. We said there was an issue with pride for some. People that are connected to your family or a family that has too much pride to admit that they were wrong. For some of you, someone's attempting to trap somebody with a baby. You got multiple offers, but people trying to trap people with a baby. For some of you, as a man, someone can try to trap you with a baby. For some of you, a death certificate. I told you there's a death in the field. For some of you, they are too immature for you. Someone that's helping you with a death certificate or will be helping you with a death certificate, they're too immature for you. Fitness journey. For some of you, you're on a fitness journey. For some of you, there's a cow who's on a fitness journey. For some of you, you could be like, no disrespect, my lovies, but for some of you, somebody could be very overweight, or you could be very overweight or obese, and you're on a fitness journey. Karma. For some of you, your fitness journey is going to help you clear out some karma. Convenience store. Maybe for some of you, something happened in a convenience store and karma will be in the convenience store. Or for some of you, I am getting barajas. For some of you, la baraja española. I am getting someone has some type of botanica. But there's going to be some type of karma that's going to hit a botanica for some. Getting their friends to spy on you. What did I say? I felt like someone hiring Pepe. It's like trying to hire someone. I'm getting a song in Spanish. Pepe, Pepe, Pepe. For some of you, someone's trying to send people to spy on you as intimidation tactics to scare you. La vecina se embala, la something se embala. Like, that song's about, like, someone, like, people, like, getting scared because people in the middle of the night come to try to, like scare you in some way. I'm telling you, for someone's a fucking psycho. It's like, what the hell? What the hell? For some of you, there is a traditional man or a traditional woman who are getting their friends to spy on you. There's a lot of spies. I don't like this energy. I really don't. For me personally, I don't like this. It's tiring. There's no love in this situation. That's why I don't like this energy. They're trying to get for some of you, you're trying to do this. For some of you, this is you. They're trying to get their friends to spy on you. There's no love in this situation. Someone's just obsessed and creepy. And they don't see it. They don't see it. The number 2, the number 9, the number 4, 1994, 1992, 1964 is also coming in, 1967, 1972. Willing to set their partner up to be killed. What are we talking about here? Willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. For some of you, this is not just a partner. This is a person you don't know for some of you. For some of you, this is a family member willing to set their partner up to be killed in order to inherit money. Steal money. For some of you, this is a cabal. For some of you, this is a cabal. They took some pictures. For some of you, these are the type of people that take secret pictures of you, give it to somebody else so that they can know who to look for. This is intense. Someone speaks multiple languages. Polyglot speaks multiple languages. For some of you, the teens know who the perverts in the family are, and they discuss it amongst themselves. For some of you, the teens know who the perverts in the family are, and they discuss it amongst themselves. For some of you, the teens know who the perverts in the family are, and they discuss it amongst themselves. They even have fucking pictures or some type of proof. I told you there's a diddler in the field. Your ex is too focused on what you're doing. For some of you, there's an ex, or you as an ex, someone that speaks multiple languages, way too focused on what the ex is doing. Inexpensive. Something is inexpensive. Astral projection's inexpensive. A nightclub. An inexpensive nightclub. Oh, a circumcision. Did we say it? We said something about circumcision, didn't we, my lovies? There it is, circumcisions. And a plan B for some of you, circumcision. I told you, my lovies, children, everlasting bliss rules this home. For some of you, you're living in your purpose, so you'll be spending a lot of time with children. Script writers involved in a situation who likes compost or to garden. And something about Tobias. Something about a metropolis. Something about Minneapolis. We got approved for the loan. Someone's going to be approved for the loan, or you have to approve somebody for a loan, or you could be, because hex work. For some of you, hex work. For some of you, someone approved something because of hex work, or someone didn't approve something because of hex work. Someone in the public eye, or public eye is invive. A public eye. A public eye is a public eye. Is a private investigator who's hired by the public to investigate. Tobias. Birthday party. Someone with a big ego who's having for some of you, there's a group of people having suicidal thoughts. They don't just want to hurt you and off you and do all this other shit. They are so guilty and so lost that they're having suicidal thoughts. Or this is what you're having, my lovies. I'm just a messenger. We got maybe historical places. Maybe some historical place needs to be taken into consideration. They are arrogant and act happy because they have money, but they are actually sad. We got a bunch of people who act arrogant because they have money, but they're actually sad. They are arrogant and they act happy because they have money, but they are actually sad to their core because their lies have completely destroyed a very important connection. Deflection. We got legislature and pregnancy leave. For some of you, there's a pregnancy leave, but maybe not. For some of you, someone who is vindictive. Went from lovers to friends and someone's vindictive. For some of you, you stop sleeping around with a married woman. This was coming in. You stop sleeping around with a married woman who lives in sin and she's pissed off and wants to get revenge because you don't want to fuck her anymore. Could you believe this shit? 11:51. Could you believe this shit? She thought she won. Could you believe this shit? Something about Juana. Something about Mama Juana. An earth worker. E = MC squared. There's an earth worker who's very intelligent or who's very calculating, one or the other. We got veneers. Somebody has veneers. Hedonism. For some of you, all types of perversion. Someone with veneers. Or a bunch of people with veneers. All types of perversion. Tears of joy. You too, my lovies. I told you, you too. I knew it. I felt it. You too, my lovies. Tears of joy. They behave. Something about beheading somebody. They behave very differently when they are with their friends. You're going to have tears of joy for some of you. Because it's going to be the total package. We got moving. For some of you, someone was turning a blind eye and having high tolerance. But somebody is moving. Because someone was having sex with someone that you know. I get this one all the time. And I'm like, what do you... I don't know. For some of you, you may not care. O'Hare, Chicago. Sex with someone you know. Someone's having sex with someone you know, but they're moving or they're trying to move. They healed childhood trauma, so they want to move away from a mess. This person is tired, but they don't want to give up, so they want to move away. They want to try to get away. For some of you, a getaway car. For some of you, someone's scarred. Someone in their 60s took advice from the wrong people. Someone in their 60s. For some of you, someone thought that they played. They thought they played you. They thought that they paid for some type of ritual, but in reality, it was a scam. That's how it came in. 01-13-33. It was a scam. You got to trust divine timing. You got to trust divine timing because you are innocent. So you got to trust divine timing. I told you, my lovies, don't worry too much. I wouldn't worry too much. Spirit gives us things. And it's like, again, Spirit tells you to move, you move. Spirit tells you to stay, you stay. Spirit tells you to do, you do. He or she is testing you because they are not serious and they are actually wasting time. For some of you, they're wasting time on Tanya. For some of you, somebody's wasting time on someone you know and they're not serious. They're trying to test you, but they're really just a fucking liar and a time waster. They're slow whining with a booty call. They're slow whining with a booty call. For some of you, somebody could be on the low as well. They're slow whining with a booty call and they're just trying to test you, or they say they're testing you. This person's a liar. For some of you, menopause and veneers and wolf love. For some of you, someone with menopause, wolf love. For some of you, veneers is accepting the changes when it comes to pediatric. And an athlete. Veneers, athlete, pediatric. I accept the changes. For some of you, someone is a diddler. A high-ranking diddler. And they went to see, for some of you, someone did go to see a shaman to clean. That's cool. Or they're going to. They're going to try to clean from doing everything they've been doing. Family van. They're questioning a family van. You got breast implants here. This person is, someone with breast implants is trusting divine timing and is special to the collective purpose. For some of you, someone with breast implants is special to, you're trusting, or this is someone around you, is trusting divine timing and is important to the collective purpose, as we all are. You're trying to have self-mastery. For some of you, someone's trying to have self-mastery and do things the right way. There's going to be a virtual meeting, but there are holes in their story for a reason. For some of you, there's going to be a virtual meeting, but there are holes in their story for a reason. You're going to get a payday. They received the money they said that they didn't receive. You are going to get approved for their loan, and it's going to surprise the shit out of you. Because somebody went to see a witch doctor for spiritual healing and they told them to stop being a fucking jerk. No, that's not how it works. They will never be... Ooh, I told you, some people are going to lose it. They will never be able to survive what they wanted to project onto you. They should have checked all of that malicious energy. They are never going... You know what Spirit was giving us? Voldemort. There are idiots that followed Voldemort in the Harry Potters. Of course. It happens, my lovies. They will never be able. For some of you, they kicked you when they're down. They kicked you when they were down, but you were down too. They will never be able to survive what they wanted to project onto you. They will never be able to survive, nor were the way I'm getting. Someone has pets, nor will their pets. Now, not their Nadia, Navia, Nafi. Nor if somebody has Nora, someone has pets, their pets aren't gonna survive either. I'm just, cause come on, what the fuck? You should. Tuvo que sudar la fiebre. I'm getting he or she should have sweat the fever. They were doing something feverishly. They wanted to harm you feverishly. They wanted to disarm you feverishly. I was like, I have no weapons against you. I'm with Spirit. There's no weapons here. I'm not in my fears. I'm not chasing you around. I'm not worried about you. I got other shit that I'm worried about. Like my own work. Why don't you get to yours? Fucking following people, stalking people, worried about people, paying for fucking ritual work. On top of that, being a fucking thief, a liar, a stalker, a psychopath. Doing it maliciously, intentionally. Gossiping, making shit up about people, not being in your heart space. They will never be able to survive what they wanted to project onto you, and nor will their fucking pets. They're gonna lose a fucking pet. Like, what the fuck? And they're gonna be haunted. Ghostbusters. They're gonna be fucking haunted with an abusive child. For some of you, someone's also gonna lose a child. I am feeling that. I have to tell you what I have to say. Something about a chola or a cholo. They're gonna lose a child too. An abusive child's involved in a situation. And they like to play the fucking role. They like to, because this is the problem here. They like to play the role of unpredictable for all the wrong reasons. This is the type of person that surprises you with the fucking worst shit. It's like, you can't surprise me and like do something fucking kind. I don't know. It's like, you fucking go and you pay for ritual work. That's the surprise. Why don't you go and donate that to people? They're the fucking people. They're Phoebe. Donate it to fucking Phoebe. I don't know who Phoebe is, but donate it to her. They like to play the role of unpredictable for all the wrong fucking reasons. They unpredictably stop fucking talking to you when you fucking need them. They unpredictably fucking talk shit behind your back and attack you for no fucking reason. They never unpredictably, I don't know, fucking treat you nice. Fucking do some nice shit. I don't know. They call you a hoe and you ain't even a hoe. Male or female, take it how it resonates. They try to steal from you and kick you when you're down and then wonder why you're fucking struggling. They fucking pay for ritual work to harm you and disarm you, and then they also want to make it seem like they're fucking clueless to what's really happening to you. For some of you, there's a crazy ass sister-in-law involved in a situation too, who's gonna get a divorce from your brother, who's also an earth worker. This person does ritual work too. In historical places, this person goes to historical places like cemeteries or shit like that. And you are not forsaken. I told you, no matter what happens, you're not forsaken, my lovies. They wanted you to feel like that for some of you. Somebody wanted you to feel like you were forsaken. And it's like, nah, Spirit's just preparing you for your season. The fuck? Everything dies. Everything in life has living and death. Olivia for some. A Capricorn could be significant. A Scorpio. A jealous Gemini. Melissa. A jealous Gemini, we got magic here, the Magician, and we got a Three of Swords, sorrow, trying to manipulate you into breaking your heart, betraying you, sorrow, causing sorrow, trying to play with magic to cause you sorrow. Why the fuck would you want to do this? Tomorrow, for some of you, this is tomorrow. For some of you, Tamara is involved in a situation. For some of you, Sarah. It is like this always, why would you want to do this? I don't get it. I just don't. Because you're too shining, you're independent, you have something to gain, or they feel like they have something to gain. They feel like they have something to gain from your sorrow, from betraying you. This Queen of Swords who's a liar and is going to be disappointed. She's lying to herself. A Libra could be significant. Venus energy, Mercury energy, the moon, Pisces. A Pisces could be significant. A Queen of Cups, Cancer energy too. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person's a liar. They're going to be disappointed. They think they're anointed. Two females think they're anointed in a situation. No, they're not. They're just nosy and liars. They want to supposedly make a truce and offer you something. For some of you, there's an inheritance here. The Four of Swords to the Ace of Pentacles and La Baraja is an inheritance. For some of you, got an inheritance that they were trying to dominate, or something that's gifted to you or supposed to be gifted to you. Or if this is a gift that you have, like, I don't know, like usurpation magic, so that they can gain something from it. This Queen of Cups pulling on your emotions, but they were disappointed because you're going to get good news about some type of union and love. They were trying to oppress an Ace of Wands, or suppress some type of passion through manipulation, or Tyler, trying to suppress some type of passion through manipulation, causing conflict, strife. But there's a Tower to this, ending Aries and Scorpio energy. A lot of Scorpio energy. They're going to be disappointed because of their ambitions or what they thought would cause them happiness. So they try to continue. Someone's on a ritual, on a cycle. See, it's a cycle. The Nine of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and then to your Ten of Pentacles. There's a family, or to your wealth, to your legacy. They're waiting on news, but they're worried because they have to abandon some type of emotional plea bargain that they were making to affect gain. Nine of Pentacles. This was all about money and gaining energy, or gaining independence, or looking a certain way, but they're disappointed. They're disappointed because you never gave up. Strength energy, and a Leo never gave up. And there's that Capricorn, a devil. To this Ace of Pentacles. They were obsessed with what you were doing, what you were investing in over a long period of time. These people were trying to put magic on everything you were investing in, or this was what you were doing to somebody, my lovies. Over the last 2 years could be very significant. On the low end, 7 years. On the high end, 9 years, 13 for some. Okay, it gets a little bit higher. Anyways, my lovies, and then they hit for higher too. So what the fuck? What in the F? to try to get luxury, to try to drain you, to try to keep you stagnated, to try to keep you strapped. Someone's strapped. Someone has a weapon. To try to keep you in devil energy stagnation. Fudge. And have you out worried, 5 of Pentacles, struggling. And that's what was making them happy. So they can fuel, but now it's all blocked. It's all blocked. Because 9 of Wands, because you have some type of an alliance, or you did not give up when it came to love, self-love, or the right people. There's a Capricorn who's going through a very painful ending, or a Queen of Pentacles, or someone's partner, or take that how it resonates. For some of you, Mora, something about Mara, something about Zara. Anyways, my lovies, that was good. I had a feeling it was going to get a little heavy, so if you feel like saging, my lovies, afterwards, I suggest it. I sage after, because some energies are very light and fluffy, and other energies are very heavy and stuffy. But we're gonna work through it, because that's what we do, my lovies, because we are here for you and we love you. Well, this one wants to speak to you, High Priestess, and you know, I told you, you got the power. You've got the power. For some of you, you got the power. You've got the freaking power. You foresee these towers. You foresaw all this. Spirit was giving you downloads that this shit is over. For some of you, Spirit was also giving you downloads about travels or other people's travels. For some of you, it's like you were getting like notifications spiritually. Like, this person's going to come see you, or this person's going to come do this. When Spirit gave us that someone put a tracker on my vehicle, Spirit had already given us the downloads in the summertime. Last summer, Spirit had us like looking through the car, and I'm like, Spirit, you're telling me like there's a tracker on this, and like they're difficult to find once they're gonna do time. They're gonna do time, and due time they're gonna do time. Gemini, the choice, a Jana, some type of offer that was made to Archangel Michael, to an Aquarius, and to a Leo, or to Temperance. And there's that Aquarius energy, King of Swords energy, to have somebody's emotional proposition walk away. Somebody wanted somebody to walk away from a new love, from a new emotion, from self-love, from love of self. That was their ambition, to have somebody depressed, but now they're in this energy, because that's how it works. It backfired. 9 of Swords. We did say that. We felt that from the beginning. Anyways, my lovies, well, Spirit gave it to us from the beginning. That's it, my lovies. 125-26, 125-27. Someone could be 26, someone could be 27. For some of you, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But wow, my lovies, holy cow, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful life. What a beautiful wife. What a beautiful husband. What a beautiful child. Protect the children, my lovies, and protect your fur babies for some, and protect everything else that Spirit gives for you to take care of in your magical world, with love. I think, my lovies, so many beautiful people I saw today. I'm like, shit, these people like are dedicated. Like, people say it's impressive, you know, people that have witnessed the work I've put in, like, you know, they're like, wow, it's so impressive. But I see these people and I'm like, holy schwitz. Manischewitz. I'm like, holy shit. Like, these people really have like the right inner fight. They dedicate their life to bettering themselves, whatever they think bettering means, you know, to being like, I don't know, a fair contributor into society, however they feel. Does it make it right or wrong? I don't know, because there are people that also live in the Amazon and they don't have any titles and they're in alignment, but they're serving their purpose and their time the way they want. Someone's gonna serve time, but I don't know. It's like there are endless possibilities. You could be anything you want to be in this life. You can dedicate time to traveling across the country, to meet other like-minded individuals. Oh my gosh, this bird looks beautiful. To meet other like-minded individuals, to celebrate a completion of a lot of research study, or you can travel across the country to follow somebody else around to see if you can hurt them. Something about Susan, about Susana, to see if you can hurt them. There's very different mentalities. Certain people travel so they can make wise investments. Travel so they can assess lands. So they can work with nonprofits. So they can work to, I don't know, see their fucking children at least. See, certain people don't even, something about Lisa. Certain people, some of these people don't even spend time with their fucking kids. I use that very strategically, that word, because that's how they see them. They see their children as animals. I'm just a messenger. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. You know why? Because your sister friend loves you and adores you. I like this little thing back there. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you. Someone's missing a tooth over here. Loves you, or they're about to, and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends. In love always. In love always, in love always, and forever. Homies and Jeremy. Peace. The name Jeremy came in. The name Jeremiah. And I hit fire. And someone got fired. Anyways, my love you. Stay well. I love you. Talk soon.